Today we're going to look at a reptoid skull fossil first. This would be a reptoid. If you've ever seen an artist's conception of it, it's similar to this, but this is a real one. See a prominent brow ridge right here. His eyes would be set in there. If you look closely, you can see the scales, indentations right there. He has a sloping skull towards the back. Very impressive. His symmetry is very nice. Usually only half a head survives as they fell down to their sides, but this one was preserved very symmetrical, which is always nice. Here's the top. The head points to the back. There's the snout. What's up, guy? Alright. Let's look at our next one here. This guy's a little bigger. Whew. He's heavy too, man. These are solid. This would be considered more of what you might think of a reptilian instead of a little cuddly reptoid. This guy's big. There's one snout right there. This is his snout. Nostril, rather, would be there. You never know. These guys have several nostrils. His teeth would be down there. That's his mouth. This is his eye. You can actually see his eye looks like it has a slit in it. Now, I don't know if that was a formation naturally or that's something to do with how his pupil was. What makes this guy interesting, besides heavy, is right underneath he has a hole right where his neck would be. His vertebrae would be right there, and when this was formed it left a hollow out section right there, and that's right on the bottom. As we rotate it back into view, you can see his eye once again, and try to hold him up a little better for you. See, he's quite heavy. There he is. He's looking right at you. There's his head, nice flat head, something like an alligator. This definitely, there are no dinosaurs that look like this, so this is what I considered a type of reptilian. It was most likely bipedal. That's it. This guy's heavy. I'm going to have to put him back on the scale. I forgot how much he weighs. Very solid. There you go. And thirdly today, why don't we take a look at this little guy here. This is what we consider a pointy-headed bastard. It's not a scientific name, but there's his point. There's his mouth there. You can see he has a nice angular jaw. Very sloping skull. Slopes to the back. You've seen something like this in maybe like a sci-fi movie, something like that. You can see his mouth would be down here. He's looking underneath him. There's another view. There's him looking at the property. What's up, little guy? He laid this way when he was formed, so this side here is not formed as well. But you can see the outline of his jaw on that side. This side was preserved remarkably well. There's his mouth would be down there. So this guy's one of my favorite characters. So these three alone might be the most amazing fossil finds you'll ever see. And people will still question it. Luckily I have hundreds more. Some better, some as good. The volume speaks volumes, and it's unquestionable in my mind. I've been doing this for years. Someday the world will wake up. Until then, you people have a nice preview. And we're out.